Hey guys, it's over here for this YouTube channel here. I'm watching on my vlog channel here, so just give me a second here and we go back to my YouTube channel here again. Just give me a second. Okay, cause every time I watch it on my YouTube channel here, with wishing I have to use my iPhone here because it's hard to see you guys' comments here. Okay? So, right now, I'm going to go to the first double radar and show you that. Then when it's 10 p.m. here, we're going to watch KOD 1613 News every 10 p.m. with a series. One, on YouTube watching and Facebook watching today here on Wishing here as well. On to watching on Wishing here until 10:30 tonight here so you can see the way breaking record because part of what there's on what there's on news here and for the way here before to deal with breaking record and stuff. So yeah. So we have first we have way breaking record here and we'll talk and we're projecting news as well. So we'll do a first out tonight here and projecting it tomorrow here with high winds and rain and snow in the valley forest and Susan here. So we're gonna talk about that right now and stuff like that. So but right now channel here. Yeah, let's talk about right now. Okay. Oh. Sending you to it here. Sending you to the word forest here and we can talk about it right now. So yeah. So let me turn this around for you so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can put it in the chat here and I can try to answer it the best I can here. So give me a second. If you guys have any questions, I can go back and forth to the chat here on my phone here. Give me a second. So I'm trying to post it close to thing here. So you guys can see it. So in the live chat here on YouTube or Facebook. I can't see on Facebook because I'm on their phone on Facebook. Going to the Facebook comments here. So when I get the tablet, my tablet from my grandma for my birthday here, I will have to wait and I can see it on because Facebook YouTube on my iPhone here and when my daughter tab on my birthday here, then we'll be guys found on my iPhone on her tablet here on YouTube here while I'm doing the watching here. Okay? So just bear with me. So I can look at you guys' comments after on Facebook here after the live stream is over. Okay? If you're watching YouTube, I can look at it back and forth. Okay? Let me know if you're seeing snow right now. If you're seeing snow in Tucson right now in the Valley Forest, just let me know if you're seeing. One second. If you let me know if you're seeing snow. Let me know if you're seeing snow right now in the Valley Forest right now in Tucson. Just let me know when are you seeing someone on Tucson right now? Or where when are you seeing some women, if we're living in Wilcox, Sierra Vista, or whenever. Let me know if you're seeing snow. If you are, how many inches you're seeing snow at. Because there's no right job here. I need to, because as part of the personal wear team about this all news and Caleb needs team, I want to report that on my YouTube channel here. Okay? So just let me know as well. Give me a second. Because I'm part upon 13 right now in a second here. Just want to see what's actually snowing on Tucson. As well. So right now, the news. So this is what the news is saying here. Weighing at 12 a.m. This is time. This is our forecast here. So the news is tracking here. 12 a.m. Rain. 1 a.m. Snow showers. 2 a.m. What's garden. 3 a.m. What's garden. 3 a.m. Rain. The first snow showers at 4 a.m. That's when it's going to start snowing in Tucson. So if you're seeing snow right now in Tucson, let me know on YouTube. Because I'm going to start the news right now. In a second here again. Let's make sure double it right quick. Here again. Again. So yeah. Let me sure. So yeah. So yeah. So that's what it looks like. In Atlanta, there's rain, moderate rain, or valley rain. Tucson, it's coming this way to Tucson right now as we speak. Right now, it's going northeast, I think. So yeah, so please be careful. If you're driving right now on Interstate 10, Interstate 19, or Interstate on 19 on the freeway, please take it safe out there. If you're on the way to roads like on Oracle, no, on Orange Grove, Community Broadway, Broadway Community over here where I'm at, please take it safe out there, please, because the roads are really wet out there right now. So yeah. So yeah. During this class, I'll be checking you guys' comments here as well. Here, and we'll be going to certain news. I'm going to press your wait now as we. As we speak here, give me a second. Let's see, give me a second. I'm trying to find film first. As we speak right now. Here. As we speak here, give me a second. And I'll be you guys' comments down here as well.
When I found out you were a spy, I was like, everything makes sense. 17 years in a marriage, we can finally be honest with each other.
You want to use Helen as an undercover? I don't think this is a good idea. Think of it as a fantasy we get to live in. They buy all the clothes and stuff.
Yeah, you could sell these to get to heaven.
You guys know you're still on the radios, right?
So I'll be going to newscast here, then to the newscast here, I'll be going back and forth to you guys' comments here and to the news routine for the right up here. See what's going here, and to the right up here, and we're gonna our here it's going to snow with these changes here. And to your comments there, okay? And I'll be talking to you guys during this more break here as well. And so yeah, just let you guys know.
Wednesday, 10/9 Central.
And certain news and KORD news routine I would say starting right now. Moments away. Enjoy.
We're a new Fire Country, Friday 9 Central on the CBS. A new Blue Bloods, Friday on CBS.
Oh, cute. That's beautiful. This HD newscast is sponsored by Clayco Electric. Don't over.
Call Clay Day. Celebrating 70 years of KOLD 13, live, local,
Quickie.
You're watching 13 News live at 10.
Heavy winds blowing and storms across southern Arizona tonight. This is a time lapse from Arizona Atmo where you can see that intense wind blowing dust all across the city. And we're not the only ones blown away.
Yep.
This is the website showing the arrivals at Phoenix Sky Harbor. And while some flights have landed, many others are being diverted to places like Ontario, California, and Las Vegas, and Nevada. And Tucson is also seeing quite a few delays.
Yeah.
That's because of a ground stop due to high winds. And let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Eric Christensen. And yeah, we've been tracking this. You've been tracking this all night long, and it's something to pay attention to.
And it has just begun snowing here at the station outside in Marin. So
Oh wow,
we
that's
had
so.
those winds to
Oh,
contend
wow.
with, but now we've got some snow and blowing snow. The blowing dust. The areas that
Yeah.
haven't had anything to settle the dust just yet. So yeah, certainly a messy night and a mess on the road. So this is indeed a first alert action night. We give you a look at the storm system in question, and it's going to be a quick hitting storm, no doubt. We've got the snow to the north where you're looking at the yellows, the reds, the oranges from Phoenix to Casa Grande through northern Pinal County. That is the crux of that heavy rain and thunderstorm activity, which spawned about 4 severe thunderstorm warnings here this evening. It is snowing now, not only on the northwest side, but over the Catalinas. When we switch this over to sweeping radar, you see that line of yellow? Those are the strong outflow from that storm to the north, very similar to monsoon. That is kind of the front, and it's just starting to cross over I-10 and into the west portion of the metro area. Current wind gust in the Tucson area at 43 miles per hour. That will continue to taper off as this precip, whether it be rain, snow, sleet, moves on through right about midnight. The wind shifts, it tapers off. Most of the snow by 3A over Greenlee, Graham, and Cochise counties, but that's just round one. We'll have another round that moves through Tucson. That wind advisory, by the way, now through 11 p.m. Our depth at the airport up to 52 miles per hour. So what does this all mean for that morning commute? Look at that coming up.
Aaron, because of all that weather, there are a number of weather delays and closures in Cochise County tomorrow. All Sierra Vista schools will be closed for the day. Fort Huachuca will suspend normal operations on post. County offices in Bisbee will be opening until 10, and there will be a late start for all Douglas schools. Classes start at 9 in the morning with breakfast set for 8:30. And if the child rides the bus, the district says they will be picked up 1 hour later than normal. And there's also some non-weather related closures to worry about tonight. Starting at 11 in about an hour, northbound I-19 between Ajo and I-10 will be closed. And westbound I-10 at 29th Street will also be closed. Drivers can use the 29th Street exit and re-enter I-10 using the 22nd Street on-ramp. The roads will open back up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Already brought trafficking cases. I think we already have 2 gun trafficking cases and several straw purchasing cases as a consequence of this law.
Attorney General Merrick Garland speaking out on the results of the bipartisan gun safety law. The legislation passed back in June expanded the background check system for buyers under 21 and gave authorities up to 10 days to examine juvenile and mental health records. At his first hearing before the new Congress today, Attorney General Merrick Garland touted the law's effects, citing the multiple cases opened thanks to the law's statutes on trafficking. Meanwhile, discussions of gun legislation continue right here in Arizona. The state legislature is now advancing a bill that would make it easier to use a gun silencer, or more accurately, a suppressor. A 13 News reporter Emily Miranda spoke with supporters and opponents to get their thoughts on this bill. Emily.
SB 1109 would remove suppressors designed to muzzle a firearm from the definition of a prohibited weapon. Supporters of this move say it is important to avoid hearing loss and is already federally permitted. But opponents argue this device is unnecessary, especially in today's environment.
Who needs to muffle the sound of their weapon? Who needs to do that? Unless it is for a nefarious purpose.
Currently, individuals who apply and pass a background check can get a federal permit for a suppressor. This bill will put the state law in line with the federal law.
And there is no reason for Arizona to control this, for the simple reason that it's already federally controlled. The federal government takes care of it, and Arizona does not need to regulate it.
But opponents say this could eliminate an important warning sign.
Well, let's just take a shooting, for example. If you can't pinpoint where it's coming from because you can't hear it, it will take you longer to stop it. If you have that and you can't locate it, in the extra time it takes police to locate where those shots are coming from, how many more people will die or be injured? A lot.
But Heller, a concealed carry instructor, says this is a common misconception. He says the device does not silence a shot.
And what a suppressor does is exactly what a car muffler does. It slows down the gases going through it so that the gases don't hit the air very hard and make a percussive noise. The gases come out more slowly behind the bullet, and it doesn't silence it, it just moderates it.
Heller adds this bill is also necessary to protect against hearing loss.
I've been shooting in a tunnel for the last 14 years. Even with both earplugs and earmuffs, I've lost 35% of my hearing. That hearing loss stopped when I started using this. That's why we're doing it. This is for health and safety.
Supporters add that Arizona in recent years, like other states, has already loosened laws when it comes to individuals owning and buying suppressors for hunting. Reporting in studio, Emily Miranda, 13 News.
All right, Emily, thank you. By this time tomorrow night, we could have a verdict in the trial of Christopher Clements. He's charged with kidnapping and killing 6-year-old Isabel Celis. Closing arguments wrapped up today before the case was handed over to the jury. It was a packed court this afternoon as the state took the floor first. The prosecution reiterated all the evidence that was shown to the jury, reminding them that Clements' device showed he was in the area where Celis' body was found and brought up the internet searches he made. And then the defense took the floor. Clements' lawyer asked the jury to give Clements the benefit of the doubt if they were sure of his guilt. He also once again suggested Sergio, Isabel's father, may have had something to do with his daughter's disappearance. Jurors will return tomorrow for deliberations, and we'll be there to bring you the verdict as it comes in. Officials are investigating a deadly train crash involving a pedestrian. It happened on the train tracks this afternoon near Speedway and I-10. The details are limited, but we're working to learn more about this for you. This is the third pedestrian train accident in Tucson just this year. A new development in the legal fight over abortion, Arizona abortions. Just ahead of the judge's deadline, lawyers for a pro-life doctor filed an appeal on the ruling on Arizona's 15-week abortion ban. In December, the state's appeals court ruled that the doctors who perform abortions in compliance with the 15-week ban passed last year cannot be prosecuted under a centuries-old law banning abortions except to save the mother's life. In the petition, attorneys wrote, quote, Arizonans deserve to have their laws fully enforced. They made their heard at the ballot box, electing legislature after legislature to protect life as much as possible. Then the appeals court rewrote it, doing with a pen what abortion proponents could not do with a vote. That's not how a republic works. Only this court can fix it. A response to the appeal has not yet been filed. Tucson small business owners who are not able to access traditional commercial loans are getting some help. It's coming from two local nonprofit organizations. 13 News reporter Carson Courier spoke to the first business owner taking advantage of the opportunity and explains how this revenue-based financing works.
It gives more people the opportunity to bring their ideas and their thoughts and their dreams to kind of flourish.
Travis Freeman made his dream a reality almost 3 years ago when he opened Healthful Flowers, a dream that he says was nearly impossible to see flourish.
But as soon as we went to most banks, they almost immediately told us that CBD businesses were something that they did not work with at all. We wouldn't even be able to open a personal business account at those banks. So at that point, we knew that funding was going to be pretty much not an option at all.
Not an option until he came across untraditional loans. With the help of pandemic relief funding and the Tucson Community Investment Corporation, he realized the help he and a lot of other minority business owners can get here at home.
And it was really based off of us keeping good finances here, basic things like our balance sheet, profit and loss, things like that. So once we were able to approach them with all of our numbers, it was really easy to kind of apply.
And now, through a partnership with Startup Tucson, the nonprofit pair has access to $500,000, enough funding to help with 25 local businesses like Healthful Flowers over the next year.
He has a lot of products, but he also needs to grow, and in order to grow, he has to have more products. So we're able to give him a hand up and really help him to stretch what he already has.
These loans can be used to buy essential equipment, purchase inventory, or meet the business's demands. Reporting in Tucson, Carson Courier, 13 News.
And you can learn more about these non-conventional loans on March 7th in a webinar from noon until 1, and you can find a link to that on our website.
It's like slow death living on the street. It's really hard to get off.
A long-running soup kitchen in South Tucson is looking to help combat the city's homeless problem. Casa Maria has recently purchased the El Camino Hotel. The people who help manage Casa Maria say they plan to run it as an affordable housing complex. It sits off of Benson Highway. It has 20 units that will be rented monthly, with a couple that will be open for people who need nightly stays. The cost will be based on the person's average monthly income, averaging about $600 to $700 per unit. Brian Flagg works at Casa Maria. He says this is just one step to helping people find affordable housing in the city.
The whole thing is to serve the people in a bigger way that we serve everyday food to.
Flagg says the goal is to find more places with a high homeless or near homeless population to help them get affordable roof over their heads. Coming up, we have more on this project. We now know who the Wildcat women's basketball team will face in the Pac-12 quarterfinals. What we can look forward to during tomorrow's matchup.
13 News this morning, preparing you for the day ahead.
Welcome to 13 News, live this morning.
We begin with late-breaking news from Midtown.
Always live, local, late breaking.
The Color Classic by Exact Sciences returns March 3rd through the 5th. Don't miss some of golf's greatest play.
Okay, so I got you guys' comments on Facebook here, so I guess I'm not sure off my new Facebook page here, so yeah. So I can see you guys' comments on my YouTube channel, about the YouTube channel here, and my new Facebook page here, so you guys, so I can. So we guys come here while Facebook page here. Like to watch about doing my Facebook page here right now, or I'm on YouTube here, because I'm live right now on my YouTube watching here on watching the YouTube channel here and watch this Facebook page here, or you can rewatch my YouTube watching here. We record here on my YouTube channel here, as well as the YouTube channel here, Facebook page here, after my watching is over here. So just now, and can you a comment here on both Facebook and YouTube here, we recorded here as well, if you have any questions. So yeah. Well, I don't know if you have seen any rain or snow yet in Tucson, Arizona, or look up service Tombstone, Atlanta. There was also Atlanta, I think, KOD. So how many inches of snow is on Atlanta, because I want to see that, I want to hear that, so let me know, and so yeah. And how you been going to as well, after after New Zealand, I'm going to rush my way, I'm just tell you, I was in the rush my way, because after that, the news that I can make the premieres next week, and then that when I can probably go back to make those premieres. So yeah, so I'm not gonna do the logic. How about watching for you guys tomorrow? So yeah, so yeah, just let you know about that. Um, just let you know about that here. So yeah, because next week the two parts gonna be one about why I went to hospitals, and it'll be one about October next month's week.
Diamond Sportsbook, Arizona's best bet.
23 points in 27 minutes. That's how the Kevin Durant Suns era started. Durant playing in his first game tonight, with Phoenix helping to lead the team to a 105-91 win over Charlotte, going 10 of 15 from the floor, and providing some help on defense too, with 2 blocks against a Hornets squad playing without LaMelo Ball.
Today I was nervous, it's a new team, new group. I want to do well, I want to play hard for them and be coachable. So I was thinking about all of that today, but once the ball was tipped, my teammates were incredible and making me comfortable, and I just tried to go out there and play my game.
Devin Booker scored 37. DeAndre Ayton had 16 points, 16 boards. Up next, though, a visit to Dale and Terry and the Chicago Bulls Friday at 6 p.m. How are you, friends? Damien Alameda here. For a moment or two, it seemed as if ASU would upset UCLA and punch its ticket to the Pac-12 quarterfinals and a date with the Arizona Wildcats. But alas, there will be no Territorial Cup-esque Vegas showdown, as despite rallying from 19 down in the second half to take the lead, the Sun Devils let UCLA come back to tie, force overtime, and then win 81-70. And as Bruno's Corey Close noted afterward, never mind the near upset. All that matters is UCLA is moving on.
At this time of year, we just found a way to win. And we earned another game. That's all I care about.
As she should. So now Arizona has its opponent, the same opponent the Cats beat on the road in early February, a game Arizona took to overtime before winning by 5. Shannon Pellington had a game-high 21. Question is, can she do it again? We will find out tomorrow. Tip off in Las Vegas. Wildcat softball put up 9 in a run-rule victory over Cal State Bakersfield today. Of those 9, 4 came from one swing of Ali Skaggs' bat, a grand slam in the bottom of the 4th to clear them all. 9-1 Arizona, 5 innings. Up next, the Hillenbrand Invitational with a doubleheader Friday between Weber State and Texas A&M Commerce.
I want people to understand what this tournament's about. It's about symptoms, screening, early detection, eradication of this disease. In that order.
The disease that PGA Champions golfer Jerry Kelly speaks of is colorectal cancer, and it's a cancer Kelly is very familiar with. See, in May of 2020, his childhood friend, Rob Andringa, lost his 3-year battle with colon cancer. And Rob's death came just a few months after he had actually teamed up.
No, I'm trying to bother you. It's snowing right now over here. Yeah, over here at my house. Is it snowing over at your house? Go check. Go check. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm on time right now. my gosh. It's gonna kill us going to 12 a.m. You're saying. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My phone's wet. Well, I can't even hear you that well because my phone's wet. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, Mom? My phone's wet. So, oh my gosh. Someone's throwing over this country. It's so overwhelmed here. How about over 20? Somebody took me out of it. Oh my gosh. Little beat. It's a little beat. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Come here. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. Tucson. Tucson snow. Oh, Oh my gosh. Okay.